Have you ever wondered what it would be like to explore the largest coral reef system in the world? Today we take you on a journey to the Great Barrier Reef, a World Heritage Site and one of the 7 wonders of the natural world. This breathtaking natural marvel is nestled off the coast of Queensland, Australia, and stretches an astounding 2,300 kilometers. Its grandeur is such that it can be seen from the vastness of space, a testament to its significant scale and beauty. The Great Barrier Reef is not just a massive structure, it's an ecosystem, a vibrant and dynamic world beneath the waves. It's a place where countless species have found their home, and where nature unfolds its drama every day. Diving into the Great Barrier Reef is akin to entering a world teeming with life and color. It's more than a destination. It's an experience, a spectacle of nature that leaves every visitor in awe. Can you imagine the sheer volume of life that calls the Great Barrier Reef home? Dive into this underwater wonderland and you'll be greeted by a rainbow of colors and a symphony of movement. A staggering 1,500 species of fish dart between delicate corals, while turtles lumber gracefully along the seafloor. Sharks patrol the depths, and dolphins frolic in the open water, while above them, the surface teems with birds. The Great Barrier Reef is a cornucopia of biodiversity, boasting 400 types of coral alone. Each coral is a living entity, a tiny polyp that constructs a calcium carbonate skeleton. These polyps work together, building vast coral colonies that create the reef's complex three-dimensional structure. This structure, in turn, provides shelter and feeding grounds for countless marine creatures. But the reef isn't just a home for life, it's a cradle. Each year, humpback whales journey from the Antarctic to the warmer waters of the Great Barrier Reef. Here, in the safety of the reef, they give birth to their calves. These gentle giants, known for their haunting songs and incredible acrobatics, are just one of the many species that rely on the reef for reproduction. And it's not just the big creatures that count. The reef is a hotspot for microscopic life too. Billions of tiny creatures, from plankton to bacteria, thrive in the reef's waters. These microorganisms form the base of the food chain, sustaining everything from the smallest fish to the largest shark. The Great Barrier Reef is like an underwater metropolis, a bustling city of marine life. Each creature, from the tiniest bacterium to the largest whale, plays a vital role in this ecosystem. It's a complex web of life, where every strand is interconnected, and every species has its part to play. So let's dive deeper, let's explore further. Let's immerse ourselves in this breathtaking world and uncover its secrets. Because every time we delve into the Great Barrier Reef, we're not just exploring a place, we're exploring a living, breathing entity teeming with life. The Great Barrier Reef is a vibrant, bustling city of marine life. But did you know that this magnificent underwater city is under threat? Indeed, the vibrant paradise that is the Great Barrier Reef faces a series of menacing threats. Among them, climate change, coral bleaching, and pollution stand as the most dire. The ever-increasing temperatures of our planet due to climate change are wreaking havoc on the Great Barrier Reef. You see, corals are sensitive to temperature changes, and when the water gets too warm, they expel the algae living in their tissues, causing them to turn completely white. This is what's known as coral bleaching. Without the algae, the coral loses a significant source of food, making it more susceptible to disease. However, it's not just the rising temperatures that pose a threat. The increase in oceanic carbon dioxide levels leads to ocean acidification. This makes it difficult for corals to produce the calcium carbonate they need to maintain their sturdy skeletons. In simpler terms, our oceans are becoming too acidic for corals to survive. Moving on, another major threat is pollution. This comes in various forms, from agricultural runoff carrying pesticides and fertilizers, to plastic waste that chokes marine life. These pollutants can smother coral reefs, block sunlight, and slow growth, not to mention the countless harm they cause to the myriad of species that call the reef home. These threats are causing significant damage to the reef's health and biodiversity. The rainbow of life that thrives beneath the ocean's surface is dwindling. Iconic species like the green sea turtle and the clownfish are losing their homes, and the intricate web of life that relies on the reef is fraying. But it's important to remember that these threats aren't just devastating for the creatures of the reef, they also impact us. The Great Barrier Reef is a vital part of the global ecosystem. It acts as a buffer against storm damage, supports fisheries, and contributes to the economy through tourism. The future of the Great Barrier Reef hangs in the balance, but there is hope. As we continue to learn more about these threats and how to combat them, we have the power to change the course of the reef's future. So, what can be done to protect the Great Barrier Reef, and how can you visit responsibly? Firstly, it's vital to recognize the tireless conservation efforts of organizations like the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority. This agency works relentlessly to safeguard the reef's health, biodiversity, and ecological integrity. They use innovative approaches, including monitoring sea temperatures and implementing zoning plans, to ensure the reef's survival. But the protection of this natural wonder isn't solely in the hands of these organizations. Each one of us can play a part too, especially when we're lucky enough to visit. There are several ways you can make your trip more sustainable and less impactful. One of the most important tips is to avoid touching the coral. While it may seem harmless, human contact can actually damage these delicate organisms and disrupt their growth. So when you're diving or snorkeling, remember to admire from a distance. Additionally, reducing plastic waste is key. Single-use plastics are a significant threat to marine life. Try to minimize your use of these items by carrying a reusable water bottle and avoiding products with excessive packaging. Consider supporting local businesses too. They're often more sustainable and contribute directly to the local economy, helping the communities that rely on the reef. Lastly, educating others about the reef's importance and the threats it faces can make a big difference. Share your knowledge and experiences with friends, family, and fellow travelers. By visiting responsibly, you can help ensure that the Great Barrier Reef continues to thrive for generations to come. The Great Barrier Reef is a remarkable natural wonder that captivates all who visit. A treasure trove of biodiversity, this stunning underwater world faces significant threats. Climate change, pollution, and irresponsible tourism practices are challenging its survival. But it's not all doom and gloom. With concerted conservation efforts and responsible tourism, we can help protect and preserve this marvel. Remember, the future of the Great Barrier Reef is in our hands. Let's protect this majestic underwater world together.